Don't swallow it whole, Boo. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
It's 11 a.m. Simba jumped on the bed, and that's Stella. Stella is underneath the cover. The cats never, ever, ever go underneath any kind of blanket or covering or anything. This is the first time ever. There's Stella. You see her? She crawled under here and she seems to be enjoying it. Like she doesn't want to leave. It's about 12:30 p.m. right now, and I don't know what just happened because I was in the kitchen, and all of a sudden, I heard Simba crying. Like crying for help, like another cat was trying to attack him. Boo is the only other cat up here right now, so I don't know if Boo was trying to play with him or if Boo was trying to attack him, but earlier this morning, Boo did have Simba cornered in a corner of the hallway. And Simba was not happy. His ears were back. His tail was all big. And Boo looked like he was in attack mode. So, I don't know what's going on there, Boo. It was definitely Simba because Simba was hiding under the bed. Simba looks okay. It wasn't like a really, really bad scream. But it was definitely like two... Like, I'm hoping they were like warning yells and not I'm being attacked yells. This is the paper bag that they were playing with all morning. They woke me up at 6 o'clock in the morning because they were running around the house like crazy cats. It's 1:27 p.m. I just got in the car to go run an errand. There's Hydrox. He's laying near the bushes. Kind of laying in the dirt. And no, he's not dead. He was just moving. Yeah, see, he's just relaxing. It's a cool day today. It's like only in the 60s. And it's a bit overcast. So for him, it's probably really comfortable. And for him to sleep like that in my yard, it means he feels really safe. The other day, I bought some fresh organic chicken wings because I've been reading in some of these natural health books for pets that one of the best things you can give a cat or a dog is a raw meaty bone. And I figured that chicken wings are nice small bones and the cats might like them. What I did was I actually cut this chicken wing up into 4 smaller pieces, and I was gonna give Boo the very tip of the wing to see what he'll do with it. So right now he's just rubbing all up against this bowl. When I've tried to give raw chicken to the cats in the past, they would not eat it. They only like their raw food, but let's see what happens if I give one to Boo. That is just the, the very tip of the chicken wing. The question is, will he eat it? Now, I did rinse them under water, just in case there was any surface bacteria or anything. He might eat it. If he does eat it, it will be good. Because by chewing on the bones, it's supposed to be very good for their mouth, their teeth, and their gums. You could eat it. You could eat it, Boo. Unless he wants me to cut it up even more into smaller pieces. He's licking it. Now I chose chicken wings because I thought that they would be some of the smallest bones in the chicken, and they might mimic the bones in a whole bird, like when the cats catch a bird outside. You don't want it, Boo? It's too big for you? What's the matter, Boo? You don't want it? Okay, so I'm going to cut up some of the other pieces into smaller chunks. Let's see if he'll eat some of those. Here's a small piece that I had. It's really just the meat with some of the skin. I don't know if he would eat it. Are you going to eat it or no? You don't want it? Yeah, I'm not going to cut up the other pieces any smaller because they are a bit difficult to cut through the bone. So let's see what he does with it. I'm just going to leave it here. He's licking them. He's interested, at least. Maybe it'll keep him occupied for a while. I just turned around and he's been like chomping on it. He took it off the plate and I heard him breaking bones in it, which is great. You hear that? Hear that? Never feed your cats cooked bones, because when the bones are cooked, they get brittle and they could shatter and they're harmful to animals. But raw bones are not, and they're safe for animals. Wow. He's really enjoying that. It's kind of gross, but it's supposed to be really good for their teeth and healthy for them too. Oh no, I hope he's not going to choke on it. Don't swallow it whole, Boo. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out, Boo. Spit it out. I'm nervous he's going to choke on it. Good boy, Boo. He ate a lot of that. It's kind of gross that the blood is on the floor. It's creeping me out. So, at least I know if I cut up the chicken wings that he's interested in them. Now, this is not going to be an everyday occurrence. And this is not going to be the main part of his diet because it's really not a complete diet just to feed a cat chicken wings. But I did read that if you give this to them once a week, it's very good for their teeth and their mouth. Like, this is really, the bones are what naturally clean their teeth versus, people that say crunchies clean their teeth. So, there are a lot of differing opinions. It seems that every article I read and every book I read about the subject has a different opinion about it and a different feeling about it. So Stella's watching Boo eat. I have other pieces for the other cats. I could give her one, but I don't want to disturb Boo right now. Like, I'm just kind of observing what's going on with him. He's getting into like this really primal chewing pattern that I don't notice like when they eat their normal food. So he just spit part of that out. It's definitely giving him more of a workout than, you know, like pate would. I wonder if he's done. I'd be happy if he was done. You're done, Boo? You don't want any more? You okay, Boo? So that is what's left on the floor. Not very appetizing, but I'd say he ate a good half of that part of the wing, if not more than half. Okay, I know this is not very appetizing. I just picked the piece of chicken off the floor that he kind of just spit out, and there's no bone in it at all. He somehow managed to eat all of the bone, and he just left, you know, just some of the other pieces, some fat and tendons and stuff like that. So it's pretty wild. I planted this container of oat grass 6 days ago, and I totally forgot about it. Like, it's just been sitting on a shelf, and I looked over and it still had like the plastic top on it, but obviously it's way too tall, so the plastic top was like sitting on top of all this grass. And yeah, so I just gave it to the cats. Stella would rather eat cat grass than a raw chicken wing. The cats just had their weigh in, and this is what their weights are. Boo is 14.8, Simba is 14.4, and Stella is 15.4. So if we look at what they were the first week, so 3 weeks ago Boo was 15.2. 2 weeks ago Boo was 14.4. 1 week ago he was 14.6. This week he's 14.8. So Boo has been slightly increasing in weight by 0.2 for the past 2 weeks. And that's without crunchies. Simba, 3 weeks ago Simba weighed 14.4. 2 weeks ago Simba weighed 14.4. 1 week ago Simba weighed 14.6. This week Simba weighs 14.4. So out of all the cats, his weight has stayed the most steady. And then Stella, 3 weeks ago, Stella weighed 15.8. 2 weeks ago, Stella weighed 15.6. 1 week ago, Stella weighed 15.6. And this week, Stella weighs 15.4. So Stella has actually been on a steady decline in weight, which is good for her. And I think 0.2 pounds a week is probably good for a cat. And yeah, so we just got to see what's going on with Boo here. And maybe he's constipated again. I don't know. I did scoop out his litter. I don't know. We'll see over time. I'm going to just keep weighing them in once a week, and we'll see what kind of trends or fluctuations we notice. Stella and Simba have been eating their cat grass, and Splash just came upstairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them nibble on the cat grass for a little while, and then I'll give them their breakfast. I don't know, even like 20 or 30 minutes. I was going to give it to them now, but I'd rather have them nibble on the grass first. It's healthier for them. It is 10 a.m. and I have no idea how it is so late already, but the cats are eating their breakfast. It's actually the first half of their breakfast. They already had a little appetizer this morning, And now they're getting the first half of their breakfast because I don't want anyone throwing up. So here's Stella, Boo, and Simba. And there's Splash. I don't know, for some reason he likes eating over there. Splash eats very fast. It's 10:30 a.m. and I just came outside to give Hydrox some food. He's laying in the sun. There he is. He's hanging out in the sun. It's probably nice and warm over there for him. It's starting to get colder out. Now the days are officially shorter than the nights. And yeah, we're on this journey of darkness until December 21st. And then the days will start getting longer again. Hello, Hydrox. Want some food? I just put the plate of food down for him. It is 6:45 p.m. right now, and this is the food that I gave to Hydrox for breakfast. He did not even touch it. So I'm thinking I'm not gonna waste food by putting it out for him for dinner. There's a whole bunch of dry food in the automatic feeder, and I just walked around the yard. I don't see him anywhere, so yeah, he probably ate dinner somewhere else, or maybe he hunted earlier today. One thing I did notice today, I was refilling the water bowls out here, and I noticed that some of the insulation inside this feral cat shelter looks like it's fallen down inside of the shelter. So that's something I need to fix. I need to take the roof off that. I'm not going to do it right now because it's starting to get dark, but maybe within the next few days. I have to tell you what a smart boy Boo is, because I'm here in the kitchen about to put their dinner together, and I'm here with Simba and Stella, and I didn't know where Boo was, and I'm here with Simba and Stella, and I said, "Where's Boo? Hey Boo." The next thing I heard was a cat jump down from a cat tower and come walking into the room, and it's Boo. So Boo knows his name. Good boy, Boo. You're a smart boy. They're eating their wheatgrass. So these are two of the tiny mason jars that I have that I like to put the cat stuff in. This one is the ground pumpkin seeds that I just made. This is powdered cat grass. I buy this. It's an amazing grass. I think it's their grass trio. It's actually wheatgrass. I think it's wheatgrass, barley grass, and oatgrass, something like that. But sometimes I put some of this in their food when they don't have fresh cat grass, or when they haven't been eating the fresh cat grass. And then this is a baby food jar, because the cats just finished the baby food that was in this jar. And in here I have a mix. I have like 3 little demitasse spoons of the ground pumpkin and 1 of the wheatgrass. So this is what I'm going to use to supplement Boo's food with. So for the first half of their dinner, Boo is getting a venison nugget with some ground pumpkin seeds, powdered wheatgrass, and 1 of the freeze-dried chicken bites, which has been pulverized on top of it. So they're like chicken sprinkles. The rest of the cats are getting a venison nugget with some chicken sprinkles on it. And there's Splash. He just finished his entire venison nugget. And that's why I can't feed them their full dinner at once, because look how fast he ate. In the time that it took me to show you Boo and the other cats, Splash finished. He's eating too fast. So Simba and Stella just finished their food also. And Boo is still working on his food, but that's okay. Boo takes longer to eat. I think he just likes to savor his food. So what's going on right now is that Stella's staring at him. He doesn't like having people watch him when he eats like that. And this is the Catit Fountain, which I have to empty out and clean. So I had set this up for the cats. I had plugged it in, and I never once really saw a cat use it. Maybe they were curious with it for a few seconds, but I never really saw anyone using it. But what happened was that every time I went downstairs, I would hear just like a motor running. It was just like a really loud motor running, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I realized that it's actually this fountain, and it doesn't sound that loud up here. I mean, you could still kind of hear the motor, but for some reason when you go downstairs, I guess because of the vibrations on the floor, or what, but it would be a lot louder, and it was driving me crazy, so I unplugged it. I'm thinking maybe I could set it up downstairs. The problem with that is where I would want to put this, there really is not access to a outlet. So I need to see how much power this draws, because it does have like a USB plug. So if I get like a portable power bank, I could probably hook it up to that. I just don't know how long it would run on a power bank. And Boo just finished his venison nugget. Good boy, Boo. It looks like he's also eating some of the pumpkin seeds and the powdered wheatgrass that I put on top of it. So that's good. I just looked outside and I saw Hydrox near the feeder. It looks like he ate some dry food. And then he walked across the patio to the right, and I was banging on the back door and he didn't even bother to look. So I opened the back door and I was like, "Hey Hydrox, you want some food?" Did not even stop, just kept walking away. So yeah, I guess he's not interested in any wet food right now. It's 10:30 p.m. right now. Boo and I have been playing here on this little play thing. Here comes Stella. Stella and Boo are both playing with this little play mat. Now we have Simba. Now we have 3 cats playing on this play mat with this toy. Okay, so Stella went after the toy, and then she thought Boo went after her, so she jumped away. But, I mean, they're doing really good right now. I don't want to jinx anything. But they're like playing together without attacking each other. Here comes Splash. He's walking up. There he is, you see him? Splash jumped at it, and Boo did not exactly swat at him. He just kind of put his paw out, like, "What are you doing here? Go away." Whoops. All the cats get a little freaked out because this has, the top of this thing is like wires, and it could spring I put the toy back under the bottom of it, and then Stella jumped on it. Now, normally they love to play with this wand toy under a scratch and roll, but there are no scratch and rolls down here. Boo and Stella are eating their treats together. Simba ate his treats, and Splash ate his treats. They're having bench and field treats. They only get a few each. Okay, Stella, waiting for you to finish your last one. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.